Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And PJ.
And PJ, here we come to you again from our own lovely home city of Phoenix, Arizona. As you look out over the golf courses there, I think that's it's one of these golf courses on the near north side. Boy, we haven't been golfing in a while, have we?
No, we have not. We gotta get the sticks out.
Gotta do it. Gotta cause some damage.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of causing damage, we're gonna be hosting today these Philadelphia Frontrunners. The team is largely the same as it was last season. This is a rematch from the playoffs last season. Pete, I was mentioning before, and I was talking to myself, maybe just saying how we hadn't seen these guys since it was second round of the playoffs. They swept us out. We got something to prove.
Yes, we do. We got a score to settle.
Pun intended?
Yes, pun intended.
Well, this let's see here. So let's just go back here to the main thing, and we'll show you kind of what some other games going. But we got to talk to you about the last game first. The last game that we played against the Grapplers. We finally got our first win. It was good. Both the Beewolves and the Grapplers found themselves in the unenviable position of wrestling for their first win. The loser of which would become the only team to remain winless in their first 5 matches. This time the Beewolves finally did what they knew they had to do, and that was hold their opponent off the board for the first couple of innings. After a poor showing in this first start, Hurley Bender returns to his regular form, starting a string of strikeouts that starts in the first inning against Ian Fielder. He then keeps things going in the second against the Grapplers' rookie Jeff Clay, who did well in the day. The Beewolves played well in the field as well, like this heads-up play from Magic Moore on an Ali Fenderi single that he absolutely shoots out of a cannon to Bertha Banks to pick up the lead runner at third. And then there's this leaping catch by Dexteras at first, who played first on the day, and the fourth off a line drive by Ian Fielder. I'm telling you, Pete, they were hungry.
Yeah, they were. They played with a chip on their shoulder last time out.
They did. Bender picks things up again that side, striking out Joven Bambino. And then in Beewolves half of the inning, Freddie Knox shows discipline with this sacrifice bunt that gets Steve Monstoro home from third, scoring first, and essentially trading a single for an RBI, something most batters would do any day. Magic Moore then grounds out to second base, but it brings in Buster Biggs, and by the end of the fourth, it's a 2-0 Beewolves lead. It was huge.
Yeah, it was a great step forward to take the lead, and now they just had to hold it, Tommy.
Well, Bender then continues to assert his dominance in the fifth, striking out Melanie Foundwood. He gets Jeff Clay again in the seventh. But after the Grapplers get on the board, Ian Fielder comes to the plate in the top of the eighth and places one deep into right field with a runner on third. Billy LeBoink can wing it, but it's not enough this time, and the Grapplers tie it up late game. But in the bottom of the eighth, Hanley Dexteras drills one back up the middle, and the blazing fast Gina Torrens makes it home from second, putting the Beewolves out in front by 1. The game is locked up, still in the bottom of the eighth then, when Freddie Knox finally gets his first hit of the season with authority, taking one out over the left field wall with 2 runners on base, and the Beewolves jump out to a 6-3 lead. Pete, before the game we were saying how Freddie Knox was one of those few players who hadn't got his first hit yet, and after that sacrifice bunt, he was still, I think he was 0-10.
Yeah, well, it's difficult for Freddie Knox because he's not an everyday player. He tends to come in off the bench, so he doesn't get as many opportunities. But he made the most of that one, that's for sure.
He did. Well, the game ends on a strong note with this liner from Melanie Foundwood that Dexteras once again snares and then reaches out to tag the runner for the unassisted double play, and the Beewolves take their first win of the season by 4 runs. It was a big one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And let's hope that breeds well for the next for the next going here. Hopefully they can ride that wave right through the front runners.
All right, well, before we start this, we got 13 other games to tell you about that happened since then. Why don't you start us off, Pete, with Houston Jacks visiting the Nemesis out in Hawaii.
Okay, the Jacks travel to Hawaii to take on the Nemesis. Jacks out to an early lead. They are able to hold on and win that 5-2.
The Moose go out and play the Blowfish in California, and the Moose win it 6-2.
The Hot Corners to the Outlaws. The Outlaws out to an early lead. They hold on. Oh, no, the Hot Corners come back and take it in 10, 12-10.
Wow. Wide Loads visit the Overdogs on the West Coast, and the Overdogs punished them 16-8.
Yes, sir. The Freebooters and the Water Bullets. It's Water Bullets 3-2.
Freedom is the Moonstars in San Diego. It's close, but the Moonstars win at 3-2.
The Gold Coats and the Heaters. Gold Coats jump out to an early lead and hold on to win that one 5-2.
Colorado Buzzards go out to play the Wild Pigs in New York, and it's all Buzzards all day, 8-2.
The Burners and the Sirloins. Come on, Burners, help us out. Sirloins take a lead and hold on to win 6-3.
Houston Jacks go out to San Jose to play the Sawteeth, and the Sawteeth beat them 8-3.
The Grapplers and the Arctics going head-to-head, and it's Grapplers 7, Arctics 3.
Crocs faced the Nemesis on our side. The Crocs beat them, thankfully, 14-2.
The Moonstars and the Warblers. And it's Moonstars 5, Warblers 4 and 12.
There you go. So start us off with the Pioneer Conference stats to date.
Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division, the Crocodons sitting alone in first place with a record in 4-2, followed closely behind by the Moose and the Blowfish, both a half game out of first place with records of 3-2.
Last year's division champ, the San Diego Platify, continue to remain at the top. Their 4-1 record, playing 800 ball. I think, one of the best records in baseball right now. Excuse me, they have a half a game lead against the New York Wild Pigs, who are 4-2.
Down in the Journey Division, the Sandcats, also with an 800 record and 4-1, sitting in first place with a game and a half lead over the Arctics, who are playing 500 ball at 3-3.
In our conference, the Explorer Conference, the Seafair Division, the Houston Jacks keep the lead on that one. They're 4-2 with a .667 percentage. They are a half game ahead of these Philadelphia Frontrunners, who are 3-2, coming in here today to try and go up 4-2.
And in the our very own trade division, the Water Bullets, with a record in 5-1 and a winning percentage of 833 and a run differential of +13. Have a one-game lead over the Sirloins, who are sitting in second place with a record of 4-2. And, of course, the Beewolves, after their win over the Grapplers in the last game, are sitting in last place, tied for last, with a record of 1-4 with a -19 run differential.
Well, we got to turn that one around. It's tied for the worst with the Freebooters. And in the Curiosity Division, to finish it off, the San Jose Sawteeth are out in front. I think they're tied with the best record in the league right now. They're 5-1, 883 percentage. They're a full game ahead of the San Diego Moonstars, who are in second place at 4-2.
Yes, sir.
And that brings us to today's regular season game 6 of 44. The Philadelphia Frontrunners, the 3-2 balanced team, will come in here to face the 1-4 Beewolves. It's a conference playoff matchup, rematch from last season. The Beewolves are contact specialists. The Frontrunners are going to start their right-hander, their second-string pitcher, Tito Singleton, known mostly for his speed and accuracy, but he moves the ball just slightly. He's 0-1 on the season right now with a 12.46 ERA, so that's either good or bad, Pete. He either had a really bad game and now he's got to clamp down and play really well, or it's not a good season thus far for Tito.
That's true. And backing up Tito today will be Jonas Trickster at first base with that excellent power, better than average ability to connect, and then excellent speed. He's hitting .286 with 2 home runs. Ed Clubb in left field, who's locked in. He's got a little bit better than average power. He's got great ability to connect and a little bit less than average speed. He's playing so far this season, and his stats tend to bear out. But he's hitting .333 on the season. And then Filet Jones, a pickup in the offseason, playing right field with excellent power, but less than average ability to connect and less than average speed. He's hitting .077 so far in the early going, Tom.
We just got to make sure we don't throw him something juicy. You don't want to get him knocked something Filet, and that was pun not intended. They're going to face our second string starting right-hander, Beavis Ortiz, a fan favorite here in Phoenix, Arizona. Ortiz is pretty straight down the middle as far as velocity, junk, and accuracy. He's a nice even blend of the three. He's 0-1 on the season, losing his first game, and he's got a 7.2 ERA with a 1.60 whip, so he'd like to clean that up a little bit here today against a really strong team.
Yes, he would, and we're all hoping he gets to do that. Backing up Beavis Ortiz today, Buster Biggs in left field with better than average power, better than average ability to connect, and better than average speed. He's hitting 300 on the season with 1 home run. Henley Dexter is playing first base today. He's tense. Got a little bit better than average power. He's got excellent ability to connect and excellent speed, but he's underperforming so far this season. And he's hitting 238 on the season with 1 home run. Gina Torrens, the shortstop, is locked in. She has poor power, but she does have great ability to connect and great speed. She's outperforming her stats so far this season, and she's hitting 400 this season with no home runs yet, but she is locked in today, Tommy.
All right. Good to know. Yeah, she's going to ride that wave. We're looking for the starting lineup from the assistant coach. It's going to look a little bit like this today, and Gina Torrens, the locked-in Gina Torrens, is going to start off the batting order again. Good for her. She'll be the first Beewolf to bat in front of the home crowd, and she'll be followed. She'll play shortstop. She'll be followed closely by the second, Henley Dexter. So you said it's a little bit tense. So we're going to hopefully work that out a little bit. Hanley will play first base in replacement for Laura Franco. Still has a few more games she's got to sit out from that injury she suffered earlier a few games back. Billy LeBoink will bat third and play right field. Batting cleanup number 4, Buster Biggs. He'll be in left field. Excuse me, choking on my words here. Freddie Knox will play second base. It'll be good to see Freddie out there after that big home run in the last game. Batting sixth and playing center field, Magic Moore. Magic will be followed by Bertha Banks. It's batting seventh and at third base. Behind the plate, we'll have Eliza Peck catching today. She's going to sit in for Steve Monstour, who needs just a little bit of rest there. And she will be followed by Beavis Ortiz, who will bat ninth. Beavis will take the mound. He throws the forefinger, the curveball, the slider, and the fork pitch. And Pete, they're throwing us down to the field. You ready to play ball?
I'm ready to play ball, my friend.
Beautiful night here.
Night game. Yeah.
Phoenix, Arizona. Looking forward to this all day long.
Yes, sir. Just counting it down from lunchtime. Getting ready to get this game going here.
Well,
so the front runners are going to look like this.
Soon.
Yes.
Here they come.
There we go. Club in left field. Mess at second base. Trickster at first. Jones in right field. Jeterson at third base. Cortez in center field. Driver at shortstop. Todd catching and Tito Singleton pitching. As the Beewolves take the field, Eddie Club, Hannah Mess, and Jonas Trickster will pick up a bat and start to warm up. Beavis Ortiz taking the mound. He's got a 7.2 ERA after his first and only outing this season. Ed Club, the left fielder, hitting .333 with no home runs and an RBI. He's locked in.
He is a great contact hitter, Ed Club. Normally, and locked in, he can really see the ball well. So Beavis Ortiz throws the first pitch into Club. That gets over to Ortiz, who can't quite scoop it off the ground. Darn it, he picks it up a little too late. And Ed Club gets that first single. He just could not pick that up. So I got a runner at first with no outs. Hannah messes up at the bat. Hannah has more power than contact. She's good at both. Ed Club's not super fast at first base. First pitch inside corner is a strike. 1-1 the count to Hannah Mess. Beewolves want to get out of the first inning without giving up those runs. The pressure comes up a little bit here at home. Check swing strike 2. And Beavis Ortiz has Hannah Mess up against the wall. She's got one long ball in the season. Just misses inside. Good patience by Hannah Mess. Hard hit down the line. Bertha Banks dives to try and get it, but she can't. So Mess comes to third. Billy, oh my gosh, Buster Biggs runs around it. Not good in the field to start here. And you got runners at second and third with no outs and Jonas Trickster up. That was ugly by Buster Biggs, who usually doesn't make mistakes like that. Beavis Ortiz has to remain calm and put away a few batters. Oh, that one's hit deep to right center field. It's going back. Oh, it's off the wall. And they're going to get 2 runs in. Freddie Knox whips it to home, and it's quickly a 2-0 lead by the front runners. With a runner at third, now Filet Jones comes up, hitting .077 on the season. Known as an RBI man who likes that inside pitch. First pitch misses, ball 1 to Filet Jones. That one fouled off. Strike 1 apiece to a powerful hitter, Filet Jones. That one outside corner. The outfield's going to go back for Filet like they didn't for the previous batter. That one misses inside. 3-1 the count to Filet Jones. Let's see what they come out with here. Still no outs. Full count. The top of the first 2-0 front runners. Swing of a strike 3. That's a good way to start for Beavis Ortiz.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 39.
Pitt Jeterson comes up with 1 out now. He's got 1 home run in the season and 278 with 2 RBIs. Beavis Ortiz is tense. He's getting ready to throw his 13th pitch. Gets a signal from Peck, winds up, pops it up. That's going to go over the Beewolves dugout. Foul. Ball 1 to count. That one jams him up in the hands. He hits a foul down the third base line. 2 quick fouls, 2 quick strikes. 1 more to go. That one's over to Bertha Banks, who's going to whip it home. Gets the runner, gets the lead runner, stops the run. So he makes the single to first base, but they stop him from getting ahead any further. Lucio Cortez comes up. Beavis Ortiz at 15 pitches, 2 outs. Just misses outside corner, ball 1 to Cortez. 1-0 the count. Inside corner makes it in, strike, and a nice curveball. 1 apiece. Outside corner misses again, ball 2, 2-1. Pitch number 19. He's going to come up on his 20th pitch. It's a 3-1 count to Cortez. There it is, strike 2. 3-2 with 2 outs. He needs 1 more. There goes the runner, hit hard down the line, but it's going to drift foul, luckily. It's a souvenir. Still 3-2. There goes the runner, popped up behind the base. On the third baseline, foul again. Steps off the bag, throws it to first. Dexter's awkwardly reaches back and grabs it. There goes the runner again. It's a little liner to third base. Bertha Banks picks it up, whips it over to first, and gets him to end that side.
So 2 runs on 3 hits for the front runners, making it 2-0 front runners. Gina Torrance, Hanley Dexter's, and Billy LeBoy going to come up against Tito Singleton, who's got an ERA of 12.46.
A little bit shaky in the field on the defense there, that first inning.
Gina Torrance, the second baseman, locked in and fit, hitting 400 on the season. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Torrance in the hole, 0-2. There's a foul ball along the third baseline. That's popped up into center field. And Cortez is under it, makes the catch for the first out. 1 out.
Hanley Dexter's comes up, 238 on the season, a little bit tense, but he's turned things around recently. First pitch is right in there for a strike, 0-1 the count to Dexter's. Second one low and away, he reaches for it, pushes it over to Jeterson, barehands it, throws it to first, 2 down.
Billy LeBoy, the right fielder, stepping in. He's a fan of the high pitch. He's hitting .368 this season with no home runs, 2 RBIs. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first. There's a roller to the shortstop. Driver will pick it up, make the throw to first for the third out. 1-2-3. We're heading into the top of the second. Rowan Driver, Guillermo Todd, and Tito Singleton all coming up for their first at bat. Ortiz threw 23 pitches, had 1 strikeout, gave up 3 hits. His ERA is up to 9.
Now batting, the short.
Rowan Driver, the third baseman's neutral and fit. He's got no average so far, so struggling to get going here in the early going. That's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Rowan Driver. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Driver playing shortstop for the front runners. Takes that pitch for a called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Driver's behind in the count now. Ortiz looks in. Delivers. That's in there for called third strike. Right on the low outside corner. 1 out. Guillermo Todd, the catcher's neutral and well. He's hitting .231 so far this season. 1 out in the top of the second. Front runners 2. Beewolves nothing. That one's low, ball 1. That's popped up. Buster Biggs is out there. He's underneath it, makes the catch for the second out. 2 down, and the pitcher, Tito Singleton, stepping into the box. He's neutral and fit, but he's hitting .500 this season, Tommy.
Jeez.
Quite an average for a pitcher, yeah. First pitch is in there for called strikes. Ortiz up to 30 pitches. That's in there for called second strike, and Singleton finds himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. There's a roller, but foul along the first baseline. Count stays at no balls, 2 strikes. There's another roller along the first base line. Foul. Singleton making Ortiz throw. There's another foul ball along the first base line. Shattered bat. They'll get a new piece of lumber. Step back in. There's another foul ball along the first base line.
Come on,
no balls,
Singleton.
2 strikes, 2 outs to Singleton. That one's high, ball 1. There's a roller to Dexteris. He'll pick it up and run over, step on the bag himself. 1-2-3 in the Frontrunners half of the second inning. But it's Frontrunners 2, Beewolves nothing. Buster Biggs, Freddie Knox, and Magic Moore are going to face off against Singleton, who threw 7 pitches in the first inning.
A third of Beavis Ortiz.
Yeah, and his ERA is down to 10.12.
Buster Biggs hitting 300 on the season, respectable batting average. First one's right in there for a strike. Tito Singleton's leading up with those strikes. Pops that one up in the deep center field, waving it off as Cortez. He's going to get that one for the first out.
Freddie Knox, the second baseman, steps in. He's hit 143 on the season with a home run and 4 RBIs. 1 out in the bottom of the second. That one's inside, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1-1. There's a smash. That's going to get into the gap between left and center field. Freddie Knox is around first, heading into second base with a stand-up double.
All right, Freddie. Way to get things started here, Beewolves. Magic Moore is coming up, hitting 353 on the season with a long ball and 2 RBIs. He got a fast runner at second base, so an outfield single gets us 1 closer. First pitch in there. It's into that gap between the 2. Freddie Knox is running for home because he can make it. He's got wheels. He slides in, and that's it, Pete. It's a 2-1 run. Good single. Just what they needed from Magic Moore.
Yes, sir. Bertha Banks, the third baseman's neutral and fit, hitting 300 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Has a smash. Diving shortstop who's unable to... He stops the ball but is unable to corral it, so everybody's safe. Runners at first and second with 1 out.
Looking good here. The Beewolves amping it up. Eliza Peck comes up. She's hitting 167. Now Tito Singleton's looking a little tense. His 15th pitch is in there a little bit high. Ball 1. Good patience by Peck. Pressure up. Bottom of the second. That one's hit down the line, but it's going to drift foul. 1 apiece. Bottom of the second. 2-1 Frontrunners. Check swing. That's strike 2. It's all right. It's okay. 1-2 the count to Eliza Peck. Goes back to second. Back in there is Magic Moore. And that's a nice stop. Here comes Singleton's 18th pitch. It's an easy pop-up. Running back to second baseman. Hannah gets it. Throws back to second for the double play. They end the side. Ugh.
Heading into the top of the third, it's Frontrunners 2, Beewolves 1. Ed Clubb, Hannah Mess, and Jonas Trickster are going to face Ortiz for the second time. Ortiz has thrown 37 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits.
Left fielder, number 15.
Edward Clubb, 1 for 1 with a single. Start off early, got that little grounder that Ortiz just couldn't quite pick up. It's kind of a weak grounder, so Ortiz wants to get back at him here. First pitch misses inside, ball 1, 1-0 count. Outside corner misses ball 2. And they locked in, and Clubb still yet to swing. There's the first strike. Now the safety's off. Top of the third. Ed's looking to see what he can do here. Ortiz winds up, tosses. Misses inside, ball 3. 3-1 count. Having a hard time finding that strike zone. That one's in there. He's a little late on it. Pushes a foul down the right first base line. Foul ball, strike 2. 3-2 the count. Curveball. Oh, Gina Torrens a diving catch at shortstop. Almost got past her, Pete. That would have been a multi-bagger. Hannah Mess comes up 1 for 1 with a double. The fans are into it now. The kids behind home plate jumping up and down. There's a little liner, Gina Torrens. Oh, dives again. This time she couldn't quite get it. Goes overhead. That's going to be a nice single from Mess. But first was 1 out, hoping for that double play by Jonas Trickster. Who's 1 for 1 with a triple and 2 RBIs. So the outfield's going to go deep. Got to be careful throwing to number 49. Anticipated that first pitch. Outside corner misses. Ball 1. There goes the runner. Hit the Gina Torrens. Grabs it for the second out. Throws back to first to check on Mess. 2 down. Gina Torrens looking good out there today, Pete. Filet Jones. Yep. 0 for 1. Outfield's going to go deep for Mr. Jones, who last season, strike one, swing and a miss. Hit one of the longest home runs we've seen in this building, actually. Off the building in left field. Check swing, ball one apiece. So he's hoping to do something like that for the front runners. Check swing, strike two. 1-2. Ortiz is ahead of him in the count. Curveball, he hits it to Gina Torrance. He's going to pick it up, make the easy throw to first base, and end that side, Pete.
Yep, so we're heading into the bottom of the third. Front runners 2 runs on 4 hits. Beewolves 1 run on 3 hits. Beavis Ortiz, Gina Torrance, and Hanley Dexter is going to face Singleton, who's thrown 18 pitches and given up 3 hits. CRA's down to 9.95. Beavis Ortiz, neutral and fit, hitting .500 himself this season, Tommy. Singleton delivers. There's a smash, and Singleton takes it off the chops. Ortiz is going to pull into first with a single, but Tito Singleton has taken a hard hit ball in the face. Gina Torrance is locked in and fit.
Body contusion. He's still pitching, though. Ortiz doesn't like that. He knows how that feels. Ortiz at first base. Singleton with a little liner to first. Jonas to second. Back to first. They just get the 1 out. They're not even going to go for that double play.
Hanley Dexter is tense but fit. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting .227 with a home run and 4 RBIs. Runner at second base with 1 out. There's a pop-up.
Get back.
It's going into center field. Cortez makes the catch for the second out. Unfortunately, Ortiz was unable to advance.
Billy LeBoink comes up over 1 on the day. .350 on the season. Runner at second base. Outfield single ties the game. Outside corner ball 1. It's good to see your pitcher out there on second base, taking a lead off. That one's outside corner ball 2. Good patience. And he's lost a lot of his junk to Singleton after getting hit. 3-0 the count. Do not swing. Billy LeBoink right in there, strike 1. And he's weak. He's lost a lot of fitness. Strike 2, full count. He's making him bring up that pitch count. Closing down 30. Reaches out, pulls it foul down the line. Foul ball. Good patience by Billy LeBoink, who's got him closing in on 30 pitches now. It's hard. It's a liner. That's going out into right field. Jones picks it up, and Beavis Ortiz is coming home to tie the game, Pete. There it is.
Yes, sir. Buster Biggs, the left fielder, is 0 for 1 today, hitting .286 with a home run and 2 RBIs. He's neutral and fit. Singleton's junk is suffering. His velocity's down and his accuracy's all over the place. That one's in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a roller that's going to hit Hannah Metz. She'll pick it up, make the throw to Trickster at first base for the 3rd out. But the Beewolves tie the game, Tommy. It's 2-2 as we head into the top of the 4th. Pitt Jeterson 0 for 1, Lucio Cortez 0 for 1, and Rowan Driver 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Ortiz at 50 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits. His ERA is down to 6.75. Pitt Jeterson, the 3rd baseman, 0 for 1 today, but he's been feeling neutral and fit.
All right.
First pitch from Ortiz is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for a called second strike. No balls, 2 strikes with no outs. That's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jeterson, who's behind in the count. There's a shot. Oh, why didn't you jump?
Right over Gina Torrance's head. He's going to get 2 bases on this one as he walks up to second base. Thinks about 3rd, but they hold him up. Good double there by Pitt Jeterson.
Now batting the center fielder, number 31.
Steve Wright.
Are you playing?
Me?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Oh, I'm pitching. Aren't you calling?
I was in the timeout screen. I heard you throw 2 pitches. I wasn't even in the
funny.
game.
How did you get in timeout? Are you still there?
No, I'm back in the game.
Oh, okay.
I made the catch for Bertha Banks. No balls, 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. There's a roller to Bertha Banks. He's going to make the throw to first for the 2nd out. The runner from second was unable to advance. So 2 outs now with a runner at second base. Guillermo Todd, the catcher, is tense, but well. He's hitting .214 this season. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Game tied, 2-2. That pitch was inside, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1-1 to Todd. Ortiz delivers. That's fouled off, straight back out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Todd's now behind in the count with 2 outs. That's trapped in front. A little low. Evens the count up at 2-2. That one's outside. The count has gone full on Guillermo Todd, the catcher. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's in there for a called third strike, and Todd goes down on strikes. Heading into the bottom of the 4th, score still tied 2-2. Freddie Knox 1-for-1 with a double. Magic Moore 1-for-1. Bertha Banks 1-for-1. Singleton's at 31 pitches, giving up 5 hits. ZRA's at 9.82. He's still in there, Tommy, after taking that shot to the chops. Freddie Knox 1-for-1 with a double today.
Freddie Knox good. The Beewolves come back after a slow start. They tied this game up. It's good baseball again. Hits that one hard down third baseline, foul, and won the count. Rounds right in for strike 2, and Singleton's in the driver's seat. It's a high pop up in the left field. The shortstop goes is going to be Driver, Ronan Driver, for that first out.
Magic Moore, the center fielder. He's got good connection versus left-handed pitching. He's 1-for-1 with a single. First pitcher Singleton's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's a roller to the shortstop. Driver will pick it up, make the throw to first to retire. Moore, 2 outs.
Just barely got him there. They're looking at a 1-2-3. Bertha Banks comes up. She's hoping it now. Tito Singleton doesn't have much movement on the ball, so it's a little easier to read. And Bertha Banks reads that, hits it hard, grounder out to center field. Nice single Banks.
Eliza Peck, the catcher's neutral and fit. She's hitting 0-for-1 today. Hitting 154. Runner at first base with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's a smash to the shortstop. Pulls it out of the air for the 3rd out. Heading into the top of the 5th. Frontrunners 2, Beewolves 2, Tito Singleton 0-for-1, Ed Club 1-for-2, and Hannah Mess 2-for-2 with a double. Ortiz has thrown 65 pitches with 3 strikeouts.
The pitcher, number 22.
I didn't mention the last game. Oh, there goes Tito Singleton. He's going to leave finally. Boy, they give it. He's lost a lot of power and speed. That had to take a lot out of him getting hit by that one. Stan Elvey comes up. Stan used to play elsewhere last season. I don't recall where, but he's a new front runner. He's a tough out. The left fielder. He's gonna pinch hit. I'm sorry. So yeah, Stan Elvey's gonna pinch hit, and he's a tough out. It's good contact hitter, good power. First pitch out the corner misses ball 1. Yeah, the crowd here. Red Rock Park's got a lot of home fans at every game. There's a lot of white in the stadiums. 2 quick pitches miss outside. 2-0. I think a third one in there. 2-1 the count. Top of the 5th inning. Tie ball game. 2-2. Frontrunners Beewolves. Anticipated that one. Goes a line drive right to Buster Biggs. That first out. Ed Club's coming up 1-for-2 with a single on the season. Hitting 350. No home runs yet. Locked in. 1 RBI. First pitch by Ortiz, check swing, strike 1, lower outside corner. And they count the Club. Ortiz looking good, 70 pitches under his belt already. Swing and a miss at a nice fork pitch, I think. 0-2. Ooh, goes down just inside, Club doesn't swing. 1-2 the count with 1 out. Pops that one up down the right field side, it's going to drift foul. Souvenir. Still 1-2, Ted Club. There's a liner. Oh no, Freddie Knox dives out of the way. Out of the way. Doggone. That was. He's just so fast. He got there before he realized. And Club gets first base. Hannah Mess comes up. The pressure comes up. She's 2-for-2 with a double and a single. So Ortiz got to be careful throwing to Mess. He's got a runner at first base, hoping she hits into a double play. First pitch misses. Ball 1.
Oh, man.
The sub's calling him close. Fooled her on that one. Nice curve. Swing and miss, strike 1. 1-1-1. That one, ooh, that one just misses outside. 2-1 the count to Hannah Mess. Closing in on 80 pitches is Beavis Ortiz. That one's hit hard to Billy LeBoink, who's going to throw back to first. 2 down.
Can't strike anybody out.
1 more to go. And they got Jonas Trickster, 1-for-2 with a triple, 2 RBIs, 304 on the season, 2 home runs. The outfield's going to go deep for Jones Trickster. High pressure situation. He doesn't chase that one outside. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. Check swing, strike 1. Now we're even up at 1 apiece. Beavis Ortiz got to be careful to Jonas. That one's under strike 2. We need one more strike, Beavis. And it's popped up in the center field, going deep.
Couldn't get it.
Magic Moore waving him off.
Even when I throw it out of the strike zone, I still can't get the guy to miss the ball. He just Stan Elvey's going to get pulled for Marshall Rosas, the relief pitcher. He's locked in and fit. He's got a 3.86 ERA, a .57 WHIP, and 9 strikeouts. He's feeling fit. He's got about average velocity, better than excellent junk, less than average accuracy. He's not fully rested, so he's pitched recently. He's known around the league as a specialist and tends to be a composed pitcher. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, a curveball, and a changeup. So he's got quite a repertoire. As we head into the bottom of the 5th, we're still knotted at 2. Beavis Ortiz, 1-for-1. Torrens, 0-for-2. And Hanley Dexter is 0-for-2. Rosas has a 3.86 ERA as he enters the game. Beavis Ortiz is locked in and fit. He's 1-for-1 with a single, hitting .667 on the season.
He is. First pitch is right in there for a strike. It's hard to read the sidearm pitches from Rosas, who also has a lot of junk. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Rosas comes right at him, hits that one into his own dugout. Still 0-2 the count. Low, he hits it hard, and that's into the gap. Beavis Ortiz is going to go 2-for-2 today, Pete. Ed Club picks it, throws it in. Good job, Beavis.
Yes, sir. Let's get him to steal a base now.
Yeah.
Gina Torrens, the second baseman, 0-for-2 today, hitting .353. She came in riding high. There's a shot. That's going to land in left field for a clean single. So we got runners at first and second with no outs.
Gina Torrens riding the wave. Hanley Dexter is coming up tense, 0-for-2. Let's hope he goes 1-for-3. The pressure comes way up here. The crowd on their feet getting into it. Pete Jay's considering a substitution. He's going to pull Hanley Dexteras for Steve Monstour. Do we know who's going to play first base?
Yeah, Steve Monstour.
Oh, Steve Monstour. Okay, all right. Steve Monstour's going to come in. They've had enough of Hanley Dexteras. Here he comes. Let's see what he can do. Power against right-handers. First pitch is ball 1. Good patience by Steve Monstour. Hanley Dexteras is going to be mad about that. That was a great choice, though. Monstour hits it deep to left field. It's going back, and it's out of here. What a choice, Pete. Steve Monstour goes yard, goes way over the left field, well, 387 feet, just about as high as it was far. It was his second home run and 5th RBI of the season, and the Beewolves broke this one open, Pete.
Yes, sir. Billy LeBoink, the right fielder, is neutral and fit, hitting .381. He likes the high pitch. That's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. Still no outs in the bottom of the 5th. There's a smash hard down the right field line. Left field line, but out of in foul territory. That's in there for called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Billy LeBoink. That one's high. Ball 2. 2-2. There's a ground ball to Hannah Mess at second base. She'll pick it up, make the throw to Trickster at first to retire LeBoink. 1 out.
The first out. Crowd's on their feet, still loving it now. It's a 5-2 Beewolves lead. 1 out bottom of the Buster Biggs. It's a little liner, pulls it foul. Pete didn't like it. 0-1 the count to Buster. That one's a cricket pitch, skips off the base. Ball 1, 1-1. That one's a little high. He pushes that foul again. It's going over by the wall, but it's grabbed by Trickster for that second out.
Freddie Knox, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. 1-for-2 with a double today. His average is up to .222. 2 outs. That one's high. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's outside. Ball 2. 2-0. That's in there for called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Freddie Knox. There's a smash. That's going to land into center field for a clean single. Cortez picks it up and gets it into Mess quickly, holding Freddie Knox to a long single.
Crowd having a good night here, Pete. Those who aren't in the concession line. And there goes Marshall Rosas. He's going to get yanked for the front runners. Here comes the composed specialist, leaves that quickly. And in comes Lane Canto, who I'm afraid of. Lane Canto throws the ball like a bullet. Doesn't put much movement on it, but she's pretty accurate. She throws the 4-finger, the slider, and the curveball, just enough to fake you out. And she's going to be throwing a Magic Moore here. He's got good contact against left-handers, so that kind of negates things somewhat. Corner ball one, good patience there. There goes, oh, Freddie Knox going to be caught in that rundown. He slides, and he's out for the third out. Doggone, he was a little quick on the jump beat.
That's all right. The Beewolves pick up 3, though, in their half of the 5th, making it 5-2 Beewolves. Filet Jones 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Pitch Jeterson 1 for 2 with a double. And Lucio Cortez coming up in the top of the 6th. Filet Jones is 0 for 2 today. Likes the inside pitch. Now in at first base, Steve Monstour. Monstour playing first base.
Oh, no.
That's a bang. That's gone. And Filet Jones, again, the upper deck, into the upper deck for Filet Jones. His first home run of the season. That went 434 feet. That's his first home run and first RBI of the season. And Filet Jones has woken up. Pitch Jeterson, the third baseman's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a double today. He's hitting 300 on the season. It's 5-3 Beewolves. There's a roller, and Bertha Banks lays out, makes the catch. Throw over to Steve Monstour in time. So there's a runner at first base, nobody out. Lucio Cortez, the center fielder, comes in. He's still looking for his first hit of the season. That one's low, ball 1. Oh, and Ortiz throws the ball over to first, and it goes over Monstour's head. And Monstour picks it up, and he's going to make the throw to third. But the runner is able to get all the way around. So now there's a runner at third with nobody out. Beavis Ortiz is going to get yanked for Tats Belfour. Tats Belfour is coming in. He's got 9 ERA, a 2.25 whip, and 3 strikeouts on the season. He's neutral, and he's got less than average velocity, about average junk, and less than average accuracy. Looks like he's fully rested. He's walk prone. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs in the top of the 6th. Beewolves 5, Frontrunners 3. That's in there for a called second strike, and Cortez finds himself behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's high, ball 2. 2-2. That's in there for a called third strike, and Cortez goes down looking. So 1 out now with a runner at third. Rowan Driver, the third baseman's 0 for 2 today. Shortstop. It's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out. That one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Driver. That's in there for a cold strike. Belfour puts it in there. 2 balls and a strike with 1 out. That one's high, ball 3. Belfour now behind on the count. There's a walk. Tats Belfour has walked Driver, putting runners at first and third with 1 out, and Guillermo Todd, the catcher, coming in. He's 0 for 2 for today. He's tense, well, hitting 200 on the season. That pitch is low, ball 1. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Guillermo Todd. It's popped up behind home plate. Eliza Peck is out. Makes the catch for the second out. And nobody is able to advance. So runners at first and third now with 2 outs. And Lane Canto, the relief pitcher, stepping in. Canto's first at bat for the season.
Oh, no.
And there's a hit to Bertha Banks, who's able to knock it down, but she couldn't corral it. So a run scores, making it 5-4. Runners at first and second now with 2 outs. And Ed Clubb, the left fielder, stepping in. Clubb takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Not a lot of speed on the base paths right now. That's in there for a called second strike, and Belfour's out to get him. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one's high, ball 1. Clubb is locked in and fit, hitting .381 this season. There's a shot. No. Oh, and that's going to get through to LeBoink, and LeBoink's going to come up firing to Peck at home base.
Now batting.
Bases loaded now with 2 outs. Hannah Mess, the second baseman's up. She's 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Pressure's up on Balfour. Swing and a miss by Mess.
The ump sounded like he burped.
Allen's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with swing and a miss. Hannah Mess is now behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Beewolves hold on to a 5-4 lead. There's a roller to Monstour, who'll pick it up, run it over himself for the 3rd out. So the Frontrunners pick up 2, making it 5-4. Both teams with 10 hits. Beewolves have committed an error. Magic Moore 1 for 2. Bertha Banks 2 for 2. And Eliza Peck 0 for 2. Canto has thrown 1 pitch with an ERA of 1.69. Magic Moore, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. Got good connection versus left-handed pitching. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI.
It'd be nice to see the Beewolves put some more offense on the board here and get out. More it's a hard, but it's a liner straight to Mess. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Right there. 2 for 2. Bertha Banks is neutral and fit. 2 singles. She's got her average up to 417 this year, Tommy. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. That one's fouled off along the 3rd baseline. That's popped up into left field. It's drifting, and with his back to the wall, Eddie Clubb is able to pull it in for the 2nd out.
Close, almost a pop-up home run. Eliza Peck, 0 for 2 on the day. She's got to go 1 for 3 at least here. And check swing, ball 1. Another count. Bottom of the 6th inning is a 5-4 Beewolves lead. She pops that one up to right field. It's going back up against the wall. As Filet Jones pulls that in on the warning track for the 3rd out.
Dog. All right, so we're heading into the top of the 7th. Beewolves 5, Frontrunners 4. Jonas Trickster 1 for 3 with a triple. Filet Jones 1 for 3 with a home run and a strikeout. Pitt Jeterson 2 for 3 with a double. Balfour's at 21 pitches with 1 strikeout.
The first baseman, number 49.
Jonas Trickster 1 for 3. A triple and that double early on in the game. Balfour winds up, throws the first one in, makes it in for strike 1. The outfield's going to go deep for Jonas Trickster. They know what he can do. Balfour not afraid. Gets a signal from Eliza Peck. Nods, winds up, tosses. A little grounder to Monstour, who's going to pick it up. And in the same motion, run it over to first for that 1st out. Good pace so far, Pete.
Yes, sir.
That long blast over the right field wall on the upper deck. It's 1 for 3 on the day, like his RBI pitch. Last pitch from Ortiz accidentally made its way right over the middle, and that's why Filet punished him. Away ball 1. We'll know the count. Filet Jones. The outfield's going to go deep for Mr. Jones. Pops that one behind the plate. Eliza Peck's going to wave off the ump and grab that ball 2 down. That leaves Pitt Jeterson. The double and a single at 333. The pressure is up. Jeterson could do it. A great all-around hitter. The Frontrunners' 3rd baseman. Check swing, ball 1. Good pitch by Balfour. Just misses. 1-0 the count. This is tough ump today, Pete. There he goes. High inside corner, strike 1. Jeterson looks mad under that handlebar mustache. Left-hand batter's box. Hits that one hard into right field. That's going to land in front of Billy LeBoink, who's going to whip to first. Tried to pick him off before he got there with that strong arm. It's a single. And up comes Lucio Cortez, who's tense and 0 for 3. And they're going to pull Cortez and hope to get that offense. They're bringing in Miles Hart, who's locked in but weak. So he's been playing well, but he must have an injury. The A stop usually has great power and contact. He likes the low pitch. We'll see what he does here against Beavis or against Tats Balfour. Just needs 1 more. It's an inside corner strike 1-0 the count to Miles Hart. 30th pitch for Balfour is a line drive center field going deep. Caught at his hip.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, heading into the bottom of the 7th, Beewolves holding on to that 1-run lead, 5-4. Tats Balfour's first at bat. Gina Torrens 1 for 3. Steve Monstour 1 for 1 with a home run. Lane Canto has thrown some pitches. Tats Balfour hitting 0 on the season. Now in at center field, Driver, and at shortstop, Hart. Balfour takes the first pitch, pops it up on the infield. Hannah Mess, the second baseman, is able to catch it for the 1st out.
Shattered the club there. Gina Torrens 1 for 3. She's locked in. Great contact right now. Seeing everything. Watches the first one come in for a strike, 0-1 from Canto. Second one outside, good patience. We're even at one apiece. Bottom of the 7-4, 5-4 Beewolves. Doesn't chase, got nice movement, but Gina Torrens is smart. Although she swings at a bad pitch, but hits a grounder past second base. Hannah Mess picks it up. That's going to be a clean single. Peach is 2 for 4.
All right, Steve Monstour, the substitute first baseman, is 1 for 1 with a home run, 3 RBIs.
There it goes for second, and she's safe, Pete.
Gina Torrens has stolen second base. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Torrens at second base. Lots of speed. They're going lots of throws back to second. Monstour waiting.
Oh, no.
Pop that one up. No,
wait, go back.
Get back.
Oh, no,
get back.
she's going to. Oh, wow. What the heck was that?
2 outs. 2 outs. She took off for some reason. I'm like, no.
Billy LeBoink, 1 for 3. He's got a fast runner at second base. Can get that 6th run if he get hit in the outfield. And he does. He hits it past into center field. Gina Torrens coming around third. She's going to get in there for home, Pete. That's another one, and the Beewolves go out. Another run out, 6-4.
All right. And in steps Buster Big, the left fielder. He's 0 for 3 today, but he's neutral and fit. Runner at first base has no speed. Billy LeBoink is not fast, but there's 2 outs. Buster Biggs takes that one low, ball 1. There's a smash. That's getting into center field. That's a clean single. And again, with LeBoink out front, it's going to be kind of a slow roll.
The much improved Freddie Knox comes up 2 for 3 with a double on a single. Feeling confident. Pressure's way up bottom of the 7th. He pops it up. It's going to get out there, and Court Driver's going to pick it up in center field for that 3rd out.
Oh, well, they pick up another one in the 7th inning, making it 6-4 Beewolves. As we head into the top of the 8th, Rowan Driver 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Guillermo Todd 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Lane Canto 1 for 1. Rowan Driver, the third baseman's neutral and fit, 0 for 2 today with a walk. Balfour up to 30 pitches. Delivers that one in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller, and Freddie Knox is going to lay out, pick it up, and make the throw to Monstour for the 1st out.
Great play,
Freddie
Guillermo
Todd. The catcher is tense, but well, he's 0 for 3 today. His average is down to 188. That was a hard hit ground ball. Knox had to really move quickly. That's ripped foul along the first baseline. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out in the top of the 8th. Allen's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. That's in there for a called second strike, and Guillermo Todd finds in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Balfour delivers. Anticipated back, and that one's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a roller to Gina Torrens, who will pick it up, make the throw for the 2nd out. And Lane Canto, the relief pitcher, stepping in. She's 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI, hitting 1,000. But they're going to pull her, and they're going to bring in Kieran Perkins, the catcher. Kieran Perkins is going to pinch hit. He's got a 200 batting average, neutral and fit. Got better than average power, but struggles with contact and is not very fast on the base pass. He's also known around the league as an RBI dud.
That's good to know.
2 outs. Tats Balfour delivers the first pitch in there for a called strike. Strike 1 to Perkins. Perkins looks like he needs maybe a weight program. That's in there for a called second strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Kieran Perkins, who's put on a couple pounds over the offseason. There's a roller to Torrens, who will pick it up, make the throw for the 3rd out. And we're heading into the bottom of the 8th. Kieran Perkins, obviously the pinch hitter, will be replaced by Art Bull. Arf Bull.
Rookie.
Arf Bull, the relief pitcher. He's the rookie?
Yep, he's a rookie.
Arf Bull, the rookie relief pitcher. He's got a 17.18 ERA, a 2.73 whip, and 3 strikeouts. He's tense but fit. He's got better than average velocity, better than average junk, and about average accuracy. It looks like he's almost fully rested. He's known as a composed pitcher. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball.
He's a Trim Leonard pick.
Magic Moore 1 for 3, Bertha Banks 2 for 3, and Eliza Peck 0 for 3. Going to face Bull in the bottom of the 8th. The Beewolves 6, Frontrunners 4. Magic Moore 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. He's neutral and fit today. First pitch from Bull is high, ball 1. That's in there for called strike, 1-1. That's in there for called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Moore. That one's outside. Count is evened up, 2-2. There's a base hit into right field. Drops in front of Filet Jones. So Magic Moore has reached a leadoff single.
Looking good so far. Bertha Banks comes up 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Good to have her back in the lineup after that injury earlier on in the season. Inside corner makes him a strike 1, 84-mile-an-hour on a pitch. Got a lot of speed at first base. He's not going anywhere yet, though. Ooh, she backs out of the way there. Ball 1. There goes for second. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The throw. Not in time. And Magic Moore is at second base in scoring position again. 2 strikes. Check swing. Good check there by Bertha Banks. The rattled Arf Bull. It's normally Bertha Banks. It's a liner that goes straight to Filet Jones. So Magic Moore's gonna have to come back. And an odd throw makes it all the way to third to Jeterson.
Eliza Peck, the catcher, she's neutral and fit, but she's 0 for 3 today. Runner at second base with 1 out. There's a bunt foul. That one's low. Ball 1. One ball, 1 strike with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. There's a smash.
Oh. Driver misses in center field. And here comes Magic Moore for home, and he scores, Pete. Whoa, I thought that was even out.
Sir. I did too.
Tats. Oh, are you going to let him hit? Or are you going to...
No, I'm gonna substitute him.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I hit Y. So I got...
Okay, just change him out. Put in Benny Balmer or somebody. Somebody with good contact.
Okay. Good contact. It's, Ruby Green. Actually...
Barf Bull is rattled.
Poke Foster.
All right, Poke Foster it is.
Poke Foster's got real good contact. He's hoping to get the base move. Only 1 out. He's got Eliza Peck at first base. 1-0 the count. Poke Foster hits it hard, but it's a liner to Hart, who dives, stops, and throws to second for the first out. Over to first, doesn't get the double play.
All right, 2 outs. Gina Torrance 2 for 4 with 2 singles. She's up to 421 on the season. Pitch is in. Called strike. Strike 1. And
Pete's going to substitute.
No.
Oh, he's thinking of pinch running.
Now base running. Benny.
The 40-year-old. Poke Foster comes out after getting on base. Nicely done. Benny Balmer going to come on here and pinch run. Throws on the helmet, gets out.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs to Gina Torrance. That's in the center field. Another. Nope.
3 outs.
Oh, God. No. Did you hear me saying nope?
Oops.
Jeez, oh, Pete. All right, so it's Beewolves 7, Frontrunners 4. As we head into the top of the 9th, Ed Club 3 for 4, Hannah Mess 2 for 4 with a double, Jonas Trickster 1 for 4 with a triple. Coming in to pitch Smack Avery, the closing pitcher.
Now batting.
Eddie Club is locked in, fit, 3 for 4 with 3 singles, hitting .409.
That's a good day for Ed Club. Smack Avery loves this. Like to come in and get his first save of the season. Inside corner, strike 1. Goes right at it, does the Southern gentleman. Sneeze, bless you. Gonna take his second pitch. Winds up, flies. Nice curve on it. Strike 2. He's in the driver's seat. 0-2 to Eddie Club. He wants to get him chasing something bad. He does. Breaks the bat. Freddie Knox going back. Grabs that. And shallow right center. 1 down, Pete.
Why can't I get a strikeout? What is the deal with that?
Hannah Mess comes up 2 for 4. 2 more outs in the inning to end this game. Curveball misses outside. Ball 1, 1-0 count to Hannah Mess. Off the hands, misses ball 2 to Hannah Mess. Third pitch makes it ball 3. Avery finding a hard time finding the strike zone there. Gets that one inside corner 3-1. Has a scratch, pitches, winds up, tosses, walks her. Walks Hannah Mess, and now you got runner at first base with 1 out. Jonas Trickster 1 for 4 of power against left-handers. But Avery's no average left-hander. The outfield goes deep, just in case, hoping for that double play. Strike 1 on the count to Trickster. Pitch number 10, low and away, ball 1. 1-0 count. A lot of speed at first base in Hannah Mess. Curveball hit hard to right center field, going back. And it's caught by Magic Moore. A diving catch at the track. Oh my gosh, that would have been multiple bases. What a play. Filet Jones 1 for 4. Hoping to make this a little closer. Likes the inside pitch. Smack Avery throws it outside. Ball 1, 1-0 count. 1 more out to go. The pressure up here at Red Rock Park. Rising fastball makes it strike 1. 1-1 the count with 2 outs. 7-4 Beewolves. Curveball fouled back off the net, and we're 1 strike away from a second Beewolves win. There it is, inside corner, strike 3, and the game is over, Pete. Way to go, Smack Avery. Beewolves win.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. Beewolves win. What a win. Oh, man. That was exciting.
That was. Boy, and it didn't start off all that well. You know, the front runners, the Beewolves do what they've done so many times. Give up quickly 2 runs in the first inning, 2-0. They hold them off the second. They get that run to come within 1, and they tie it up in the third. And then they blow it out in the third, or the fifth, get 3 more to go way out ahead, but then they give up 2 in the 6th. It becomes a game. They put more on in the 7th, more in the 8th. 7 runs off of 16 hits. It's a good offensive showing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Defensively, a little left to be desired. They made a lot of mistakes in the field. But, you got front runners come out here. You got Ed Club going 3 for 5. Hannah Mess 2 for 4. Pitt Jeterson 3 for 4. It's amazing they only held him to 5 runs with those kind of stats.
Yeah. 11 hits. You give up 11 hits. That's a lot of hits. And like I said, I was feeling, I could get him to 2 strikes, but for some reason I just couldn't get that last pitch past him. They were hitting it.
A lot of subs on both teams. The only home run they gave up was that monster to Filet Jones, but luckily it was only a single home run. So
yeah,
Gina Torrance continues her streak.
Yeah.
3 for 5.
Yeah, she's up to 450. Look at that.
Only 2 offers. 3. I'm sorry. Poke Foster, Tats Belfort. Hanley Dexteris goes over 2. They yank him and put him on Stewart. He gets that big home run.
Yeah. Dexteris was, he was 0 for 2 already on the day. He started the day tense, so, he was just even more tense. Yeah. So it was like, there was a hesitation there, but then I was like, you know what? Yeah, we can continue to try and nurse him along, but every indication is that this is not his night. You know, he's 0 for 2 today. He's tense. Let's let Monstewart take a shot,
and with one shot, he gets 3 RBIs.
Yeah, second home run of the season, I believe.
Yep. So pitching for the front runners, Tito Singleton comes in, throws 4 innings, gives up 6 hits, 2 earned runs. His ERA slips to it at 8.64. He's 0-1 in the season. Marshall Rosas gets the loss. He only throws 2/3 of an inning. Gets 4 hits, 3 runs. That big home run by Steve Monstour. His ERA drops to a 7.04. He's 0-2 on the season. Lane Canto comes in, throws 2 1/3 innings. She gets 3 hits off her, 1 earned run. Her ERA is at 2.45. Not bad, pretty respectable. Arf Bull, the rookie, comes in, throws 1 inning, gives up 3 hits, 1 earned run. His ERA is at 15.43. Not that good.
Yeah, and over there for the Beewolves, Beavis Ortiz gets the win. He pitched 5 innings. Again, I'd kind of like to see them get a little bit further in the game, but like Tommy talked about, he gave through 20 plus in the first inning alone. We got to get our pitchers to the point where they can get out of the first inning with a relatively slow pitch count. Otherwise, it just sets a bad
thing.
precedent. It just sets a bad precedent. But Ortiz pitched 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, 4 earned runs. He had 3 strikeouts and gave up a home run. His ERA is at 7.2. He's got a win and a loss on the season. Tats Belfour pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. His ERA is down to 5.14, which blows me away because when you think back to the first time we used Belfour, I think he was up to like 25 his ERA or something. So
Yeah.
he's done pretty well his last couple of outings. And then of course Smack Avery, I think earns his first save of the season. So he doesn't get it till the 6th game, but he gets his first save. He pitched an inning, gave up a walk and a strikeout, still no ERA, and he's got a record of no wins, no losses, but 1 save. So way to go, Smack.
I think Tats Belfour's ERA earlier was 50-something. I thought it was 54 after the first game. Something.
It could be.
Players.
The three stars of the game. First star, of course, Steve Monstour, the starting catcher, backup first baseman. He was 1 for 2 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and he scored a run.
Yeah, it wasn't even slated to play today. It was sitting there on the bench until they said, "You know what, Steve, get out there." I said, "All right, crank."
Well, he wants to show somebody that he's worth that $2 million raise.
Yeah, right. Right. Well done. Second star, the B-plus ranked third baseman for the Frontrunners, number 39, Pitt Jeterson. He goes 3 for 4. Impressive, with a double and a run on his own.
And then the third star of the game, somebody who seems to be making an appearance almost weekly now, Gina Torrens, the second baseman, 3 for 5, scored 2 runs and stole a base.
What a turnaround! She was largely absent last season, so it's good to see her firing on all cylinders.
Tommy G, 9 hits, no home runs, 1 RBI, 2 great catches, and man, were they great catches. 1 stolen base, 3 strikeouts, a contribution of 48%. Pete J, 7 hits, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, 3 great catches. 3 great catches? How did they do that?
Wow.
1 stolen base, 2 strikeouts, and a contribution of 52%.
That's impressive. I'm taking a screenshot of that. 7 hits, 6 RBIs, a home run, 3 great catches, a stolen base, and a couple of Ks. Nicely done, man.
2. Thank you, sir. Same to you. I mean, like I say, that especially in that 9th inning with that diving catch, and who was it, LePointe or Moore?
Moore, and in the webbing, just
oh my God, that was sweet.
I thought it was going to be multi-big. All right, post-game shoes. So we're not going to play for another week because I'm going on vacation. So it's going to be a little ways until our next game, but this was good. I guess we're going to look at the schedule, and our next game is going to be against the Water Bullets. We host 2 games here at home. The old Fort Lauderdale Water Bullets will be in for 2 straight. This will be a divisional match. It'll be nice to see. We're going to have Japani go against Mirth Wright, and then Devon go against Silvio. So those are big if we look at the standings.
Yeah, because they were in first place before we. And first place 5-1. So yeah, if we could take a game or 2 from them. Yeah.
In fact, let's should we do the simulate all the other games just to run it up to that one? That way we can see what the things. Okay, so Pete, the Moose are at the Blowfish. Why don't you tell me how and then there's no games we want to watch, right? Nah. Bullets play the Sandcats. Yeah. I mean,
that'd be a good game. That'd be good
to watch it. All right, maybe then we'll simulate to that one. So let's check the next few games. So, maybe we'll watch that one. Moose. All right, so tell us about the Moose. Go to visit the Blowfish. Beat last year's champs.
Okay, the Moose travel to meet up with the Blowfish. Blowfish out to an early lead, and they hold on to win 3-0.
All right, so the next game we're going to call is the Platypi. Go down to visit the Freebooters. 4-1 against 1-4. The Platypi jump out early. It's close, but the Freebooters come out and they win it 7-3. We got another game. The New York Wideloads go out to Oakland to play the Outlaws. Wideloads are 1-4. Outlaws 2-3. Pete.
Wideloads and the Outlaws. It's back and forth battle, but the Outlaws win it in 10, 3-2.
And I think that's it. Okay, so we'll watch that next game. So up to this point, we'll see the standings. Start us off the Pioneer Conference. Actually, we don't have to start off. We'll just talk about the water. So yeah, the water bullets are. So it's going to be the water bullets Sandcats with 5-1 against 4-1. That's a big matchup. That'll be fun to watch.
That will be.
We'll have to catch that before. Yeah, and then we're going to host 2 again. We're 2-4. Heck, if we're able to take 2 of those games, we'd be 4-4, and they'd be 5-3.
Our run differential is down to -16. So we're in the hunt now, man.
Yeah. Still
Herbivores, even in our own division, the Herbivores have a run differential of -70.
Yeah. It's funny, yeah, because we have, at 5-1, the water bullets are tied for the best record in the league, the Sawteeth. That's impressive. Those are gonna be some tough games. Shoot, let's see if we go back here. Let's take a look at the water bullets and see who they got. Sorry, I've been dragging this out a little bit long. When we switch teams, we go down to the coming around. Whoa, water
Magic
bullets.
Moore and Gina Torrens are both tied for second with stolen bases. They both have 3. The league leader is Yoink Sachs, and he's got 4.
Oh, wow. Trespass Wade. Yeah, Christian Stone. Is he a new guy? No, he played for the Water Bullets. D Miners. Hieronymus Jackson. That's right. Water Bullets picked up Hieronymus Jackson. He played for the Moose last season. 43 games. 167 at-bats. He's a .281 and 11 home runs. This season he's 3 for 7, 4 RBIs, 429 batting average. The 31-year-old played for the Moose. That was a big one. Iceman Majors played for the Outlaws. What about Justice Mann? Oh no, he played here last year. Who else? Amelia Kent, Faca, Hair, Smoke, Snow, Colton Ayala. No, he was the Harry Bracketeer. No, he was there. Atlantic Trims, Sanchez Silvio. Felix Farmhand. I don't know. Well, anyway, yeah, the big one's Hieronymus Jackson. That'll be. Whew. All right. Anyway, good stuff.
Way to go, man.
Yeah, good game. All right, so we will we'll look forward to the next game. The Beewolves now have a winning streak, 2-4. They're trying to turn things around. They're a little bit quicker than they did last season. So we know how last season ended. They could do this. They just got to. They're going to have to be strong against one of the hottest teams in the league next week.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the hope is that you can take one of 2. You just don't want to get swept by the Water Bullets.
Right.
Obviously, we're hoping take that first one, and then it kind of releases some of the pressure, and hopefully you play better for the second one, and you can take both of them, because that would be a huge boost. We wind up going in, at 2-4, we can wind up coming out of there at 500 ball.
Yeah.
And we could bring the Water Bullets down a couple pegs as well. So
that'd be nice.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, until then, there's been a great night here in Phoenix, and we will catch you for that next one in about a week. And until then, this is Tommy G.
And it's PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.